What's up, Hippo lovers? Today we will cast a recorded game of TaToH vs Hoang, and I saw this game yesterday on TaToH's stream and just felt like I needed to share this one with you. I asked TaToH for the recorded game and we will take a look at this one together, and I promise you some madness in this one for sure. TaToH is playing the Incas. They were just playing a normal rated game. As you can see, the map here is C nodes. Pretty similar to Arabia. We have some small pawns though. And on the other side we have Hoang playing Hans. And as we all know, Hoang's super known for his aggressive, crazy strategies. And TaToH also extremely creative and can adjust to the playstyle of the opponent quite nicely. His map with Incas, open berries, open gold, woodline is one he chooses to go to the front. Has nice defensive stone spots though. And on the other side, Mr. Hoang playing from Vietnam. Nice defensive. Oh, and instantly stole a boar. I didn't even know that. And that makes it a bit tricky for TaToH. And yeah, as you can see, Scout now only takes one single hit and gets the boar. Pretty sweet stuff for Hoang here. Let's take a look. Let's go into his point of view and see. Yeah, he's probably scouted his two boars and should know that he has a nice advantage now. Could even consider pushing some of the deer here. Wants to scout some more. As we can see, only has, well, actually 5 extra turkeys slash goats. That means he actually got everything. Now sends 3 on wood, goes for another boar. Meanwhile, TaToH needs to adjust to that steel. Is scouting some, only has 2 on wood here with Incas. As we all know, houses with Incas give you 10 population space, therefore you don't need to build any more before clicking up to feudal age. And TaToH continues to scout a bit more. Trying to find his boar. Probably with the lame that early, he didn't really see it, and as you can see, yeah, he's still searching in all the dark areas and now should have a good idea how things are looking. 4 early on berries, only 2 on wood. I think his village timing won't be the worst. Meanwhile, Hoang sending a 5th villager on wood. That's kind of early actually. Interesting. Cavalry, 1 infantry, total score not too important, and now goes for boar number 3. Should have a solid income there, and TaToH, well, he gets 1 extra goat, so should be working with 9. Didn't opt to push any deer here. Look at that, all 4 still alive. And TaToH decided to scout, so a bit less food there for sure. And Hoang going for a signature move, the very early barracks, goes with 1 villager on gold, and he will start this one off with a Drush. Barracks nice and early, started at pop 17 here, and sends the villager back and on gold, so that will indeed be several militia. And yeah, the signature strategy that made him so famous, the legend, was to go for a massive amount of militia, trying to buy himself some time and then go fast castle. Let's take a look how TaToH will try to react to that and what he sees. We will see him that he didn't go for the berries and has 2 villagers on gold, so TaToH knows either that's a sick man-at-arm rush or this guy goes for a lot of militia and build the barracks before the mill. Okay. And TaToH will probably piece this together, and now will scout the berries at the front here as well. He himself is 30% up, and I will open the tech tree. At the moment, as you all know, we cannot see the text and the scoreboard at the same time. I will switch it from time to time. And now the first militia going forward. TaToH not really seeing that, and 4 militia out here. Hoang going pretty wild, goes for a 5th one. Now some more villagers on the berries. Could obviously delay the berries due to the 5th. Ooh, no block here. The 3rd boar. So good adjustment by him. And Hoang, he stays in feudal age. Now the first farm, still 2 on gold. but apparently he stopped after 4 militia. TaToH, 90% up. What is his plan? Did expect the strategy is walling his wood line. Berries are pretty open though, and let's take a look his point of view. He has very little idea. Now sees the attack. Coming around here, villagers, no quick walls, bit of a late reaction. TaToH pulls the right hand side, villagers left hand side are here. Goes for town watch and the double bit X. Nice quick wall here at the left hand side. Meanwhile, he goes and pulls the boys. Oh, actually, the 2 boys and 3 girls, and goes aggressively. Is also on stone, so that's going to be a tower rush, but only 2 on stone, so that's not too many towers here. And let's take a look. He's fighting a bit more militia in the queue by Mr. Hoang, as we can see, and he's pulling the boys as well, or well, 3 militia behind this. Do we see a blacksmith now being rushed out? And as you all know, Incas, guys, they benefit with their villagers from the blacksmith upgrade. Do we see a trap here? TaToH is going for it, and what a beautiful trap there. And don't tell me, no, he's going for the stone wall behind this. That's so sick. Yeah, he will lose 1 villager, but that still prevents him from getting a bigger headache for sure. Sends the villager around. Another one to wall behind there, and the militia will be trapped. No, actually they will fight out. TaToH, well, that was not worth it in the end then, if the militia are getting out. Or is he walling? Oh, he is walling behind this again. Okay, trapping the militia in the end. Meanwhile, we have a big fight over here. TaToH is running away for now. +1 defense already researched. Is not going for forging. Easily kills that 1 wolf. And let's take a look. Military count is something I already had on the board. 9 militia out. If he lost the scout, I don't know about that. And it is, if we look at the stats, indeed 9 infantry, no scout at the moment for Hoang. And yeah, now the big fight here. TaToH's trying to micro this to the side. Won't take a lot of damage. Eagle helping out in those spots as well. Microing a lot around. TaToH is... oh god, this is madness. I think not losing too much. At the moment, KD 2-1. Villagers are getting micro to the side. And yeah, lots of them with high HP. The lowest ones actually still with okay-ish numbers. Okay, forging now on the way as well. Then he increases his damage output for militia running at the moment. And TaToH, he is still hungry to go for more. Should have a lot of stone in the bank, right? 340, but now starts the first tower. Hoang does not want to face that, is pulling the villagers against this. Now up to feudal age as well, 40% here. And he pulled some more villagers, and he's going for the fight now. But remember, now it's +1/+1 on those villagers. TaToH going for the madness, and he should be fine taking this fight. If it wasn't for all the militia that are helping out as well, trying to micro there isn't that easy, and 7 villagers still continuing to fight. Meanwhile, the first militias are going down, but as we can see, Hoang, he's queuing up more militia at the side. And now new villagers being sent to the front even. This is complete madness. Oh god. And he's fighting down the militia, as you can see. Not losing a lot of those. And suddenly the KD is looking way better for TaToH. 8-5 even. And he will get the tower up. And that's a lot of low HP villagers for Hoang, as we can see. Okay. Now in fuel age. But not on stone. Okay, he's on stone now in the back. 4 villagers there. Goes for some nice quick walls. TaToH wants to take the fight here, but yeah, he can't really take this. Has to retreat. He's going way too deep in there. Oh, actually, is he passing through there? What? His villagers should always get trapped there. Stable by Hoang behind this as well. We can take a look at the score. Actually slightly better for Hoang in this spot. Now villagers pulled again. Militia only 1 out at the moment. Overall 5 militia, but 4 still at the front here. Cannot really help out in this fight. TaToH goes for some more walls. The one at the top. Enough HP, and TaToH gets the quick wall through. But no, the villagers are fighting against the stone gate. As you all know, now with the DE, stone gates and palisade gates have less armor while being built. And therefore the villagers can do more of the attack. But, uh-oh, the attack continues. 11-7 KD. Hoang still 5 villagers ahead. TaToH now 5 idle, but those are the ones in the tower. The other one still building, and the tower is 4 down. Oh god, Hoang continues with militia. Only 80 food at the moment. I'm a bit surprised by that. Maybe skip the stable, go for man-at-arm upgrade might be better. Also better over here, but oh no, that's cleared up now by the tower as well. Nice defense there by TaToH. Hoang still ahead by 5 villagers though. TaToH only fighting with those, and well, what can I say? Feels like the military board is wrong in Age of Empires because it shows 0 military for TaToH, but I can see, well, at least 5 villagers that are basically army with the Incas. Interesting tower at the top there as well. Defensive tower now being built by Hoang. He's trying to fight the one down at the left-hand side, and yeah, village at the right-hand side might go down as well. And Hoang still heavily ahead in villagers here, 6 at all times. That's pretty sick. But look at that, 5 militia out now, make it 6. No man-at-arm upgrade, I think that's a big mistake. Villagers will not be saved, 1 down. And now militia going to the other side. I'm still surprised. So why is Hoang not upgrading to man-at-arms? That feels so wrong. 7 out now. Oh, can he get those villagers? That's why he stayed here. And yeah, he should get those villagers at the side. And oh, TaToH in a world of pain. Those 3 will go down quite surely. Trapped behind 2 towers. Maybe some quick walls here could be something. Nice gate, nice palisade behind this. And TaToH. Oh god, he will lose everything here. That's so good for Hoang. Oh god, what a beautiful trap. And now he's 8 villagers ahead. 6 military as well. Look at that population. 29 to 44. TaToH. Oh god. I wanted to say down and out, but he is charging up for another attack here. Now the barracks at the front, and now an archer range. Obviously a great option against all the men-at-arms here, but Hoang maybe too much on gold. 21 on gold. That's just bad. That's so bad. Oh god. Yeah, you just right-clicked them after they fought, but I think he needs to adjust his eco a bit better. Never went onto stone on the mining camp there. Doesn't have a market. Really needs to rush one out. Now more towers being built. What will the men-at-arms do? TaToH is going for enough stone walls. Nice move here. Not really sure if he will wall that in time. Yeah, this one can't be walled in time. We will give you an update on that situation. Another tower up. Eco still way better for Hoang here. Long distance mining. Just feels like he needs to rush out some more men-at-arms. Not men-at-arms, the market. And balance his eco. 700 gold in the bank here. And TaToH, yeah, he couldn't quick wall this one. Kind of as expected. Men-at-arms are going forward. And, well, they could just run into the gold. Wood seems pretty fine at the top. And yeah, maybe a gate here from TaToH or anything to prevent them from coming in would be nice. Oh, those villagers. Don't tell me he's doing it again. And oh boy, he is. And even saving that villager that was kind of exposed at the front there. Oh god, what a sick move by TaToH again. Oh, that's just so incredibly good. And yeah, those 6 men-at-arms could have done so much. And for now, kind of neglecting all their potential. Well, TaToH got his tower up, but Hoang got a defensive tower up as well. Finally, market 1,000 gold. Now 1,100 gold in the bank. And goes for gold at the top. Blacksmith behind this. And, well, TaToH even clearing this one up there. Oh, villager! Although he's letting those in, but Hoang didn't see it. Just right-click the house. And yeah, just trying to fight himself out there. 2 archers should probably clear this one up. Nice move for sure. Meanwhile, TaToH's trying to fight this one down at the front. Villager difference now at 6. Let's take a look at the tech tree. Oh, we clicked up to castle age here being Hoang. Using the market quite nicely. Makes a lot of sense. Tower needs to be repaired. A lot of low HP villagers. Some of them going down. And oh boy, those are losses. The tower in the back doing so much. How many villagers did we just lose? 3? 4? Still no mining camp in the back there. Hoang is playing so brutal. TaToH tries to get those walls up, deleted all the gates. Archers did their job. Now some more villagers on wood. How are his resources looking? 100 food only. Oh god, all those villagers at the front really cost him. They're just being pulled away. Another tower that looks pretty sexy. A very defensive tower by Hoang here. I think he could have built one over here to stop the forward a bit more. Will give up some of his farms. And, well, at the same time, his woodland will be super safe. Not sure what those two villagers are up to. All this looks safe. Hoang's eco. Now somewhat even, but he is 85% of a castle age ahead. Not sure about wheelbarrow from either player. Let me see if I can find something. 9 gold, 10 gold, and dropping off. So TaToH without wheelbarrow. Hoang on the other side. Also without wheelbarrow. Okay, now castle age. One stable only, producing 4 of those knights. TaToH's trying to run around a bit more. Tries to maybe block the wood line. See if that's going to happen. Knights. They could obviously do a lot of damage against TaToH, who still has 3 open areas. Now tries to rush this one out. But he's not sending a single villager at the top here. Maybe wall here. Makes it a bit more easy for him. That's a lot of spearmen for the defense now. Sends the spearmen and archers back. Knows that the tower won't do too much. Actually, that could be a really annoying one. TaToH now ahead by 3 villagers. Uh-oh. Now we know what those 2 villagers were up to. Sneaky siege workshop, and I would be really surprised if TaToH has any idea about this. Yeah, no line of sight here at all. Sends the spearman back, builds another lumber camp. Still accepts to be open there. Even went for a second barracks at home. Oh, but TaToH now scouts forward. Also the monastery, something you don't really need against a Meso player. Bit of a surprise to me. Maybe just to heal up the knights. Cannot afford any of the upgrades. Mangonel shot could now come in here, and that's the first hit. 1 down only. A lot of them hurt. Make it 2 down. Maybe could have gone in a bit deeper with the Mangonel and then tried to get 2 better shots off. TaToH now with the defensive tower. And 5 villagers ahead. Evacuating now at the top. TaToH sees this. With the stone walls here and with the houses as well. Was blocking the left hand side quite nicely. A knight alone could clear this one up. Just position himself over here, and TaToH could not do too much. First attack here. Spearman doing a good job. Tower as well. 5 villagers in there. Dealing quite some damage, but the repairs come in here in. Monk behind this to heal up the knights. 1 knight going down actually. The knights are diving in. Oh god, those are heavy losses under the TC without any armor upgrades. That's just suicide. The tower, the TC there. Oh god, loses 2 knights for nothing. Maybe some idle time. And TaToH is now up to castle age as well. Score is telling us that TaToH actually should feel pretty confident. That's pretty sick. Has the way better KD, but had a lot of idle TC behind this as well. Now rushes out another tower. Remember, towers only have 700 HP now, so Mangonels are pretty good against feudal age towers. Tries to get a connection against the villagers at the right hand side. Not going to happen. Nice micro by TaToH there. Next Mangonel is coming out, and this is getting more and more dicey for TaToH. Let's take a look. Again, nice micro here. Second Mangonel could help out so much to get basically 2 cycle... 2 volleys out. TaToH, he didn't send all his archers back. And now suddenly he's 13 villages ahead. Hoang just having problems. Where can he expand? Oh god, that must have been a lot of idle TC, investing everything into the attack at the front. Let's take a look. What is he doing at the moment? Monks and Mangonels. Nothing else. And oh boy, those will be some losses at the top for sure. I think I only saw 1 villager go down. But he's not getting any wood at the moment. Only 5 on farms. Maybe one more defensive towers there could have been nice. Maybe something like that. Okay. But he still has his one go. Army is obviously so much better. Oh, killing the deer. That's not too great. Wanted to go back. Misclick there. And the Mangonels didn't retreat properly. Scorpion is not shooting. Could really help out. The Knights still without any upgrades. Not that efficient. Tower will go down. TaToH taking to Botkin arrow. And then the Mangonels, well, losing some efficiency. Maybe guard tower. Could be something that could really help out TaToH. Waypoint in the back, meaning the villagers will be saved. And tower goes down. There's basically one attack that Hoang still has in himself. Now goes for the stone. That was so close and yet so far, apparently. To get up some more defensive towers. Mangonels moving around. 3 Mangonels, still incredibly scary. 11 against 11 military, but the military not really efficient against the army that Hoang has here. Oh, University came from TaToH. Might take to Watchtower any second. Oh, it's actually guard tower already. And oh, sees the guard tower defense here, and then the damage output is just so good. Hoang sees no chance to ever get properly onto wood. All his army is super immobile at the front. Guard tower defense is there. Botkin came in as well. The Mangonels would die, and TaToH wins the super wild game, completely cornering Hoang, as we can see with the tower rush here. Didn't even wall his towers in, and yeah, some villages at the front. Was not getting gold at this moment, as we can see. So TaToH with some problems as well, but once you get the guard tower defense in, and as we saw before, 50 villages to 35. TaToH was in a good spot. Would probably not die to this aggression. Only one villager behind this, and wins a pretty damn beautiful, super aggressive game. And well, those two guys are just pure entertainers. More kills and less loss, or fewer losses for TaToH. Did lose a lot of his forward buildings, and against the Mangonels, the ones in the back as well. Had the better eco, surprisingly enough. Hoang went for so much gold, but I would have loved to see him go for some stone as well to build the defensive towers. Then he would not need to buy them over and over again. And well, look at those timing, Hoang. 15 minutes feudal age. TaToH very late to castle age here as well, and 36-minute game with very low populations. Pretty crazy. As you can see, TaToH without any military before the 22-23 minute mark. Hoang with a lot of militia in Dark Age. Then after losing all his men-at-arms, nothing, and then the Mangonel Knight Monk aggression. But TaToH too good with his defense. I hope you enjoyed this game. Goodbye, Hippo lovers.